What's good, everybody? Peace, love, and light to every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are all doing grand and this message reaches you in divine timing. With that being said, this message is going to be for my fire signs. Shout out to all my Leos, Aries, and Sagittariuses. It feels like you know what you need to be doing. You know that you need to be staying away from these bitter, toxic traits. Behaviors because of the things that happened to you in the past. Nobody's fault. Hopefully they're lessons learned. But this bitterness, right, this toxicity is what you should not be holding on to. With that being said, let's hop into this message. What do my fire signs need to do at this time? Dishonesty, masking, and self-delusion. I don't know if you feel like this negative energy, this toxic behavior, right? This bitterness towards people, women, men, because of the things that you had to experience in your past, right? I hope you don't think that you lashing out or you being angry or you putting up a wall or putting on this mask is helping you in any way, shape, or form to cope with the things that you had to endure in your past, because it doesn't. It doesn't assist you one bit. Causing this self-delusion is like, if you think that you're the worst part is you can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. That's what causes the anxiety and the depression and the spiraling. And it's like that back and forth. And because you're lying to yourself. It's like, I can only do this for so long because it's not really what I want to do. But I could do it. Like, I could do it, even though it's not really what it is, what I want to do with myself, right? So then you fall back and you pick back up and then you fall back because at the end of the day, it's not what you want. Okay? What do my fire signs need to hear at this time? Do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. What do my fire signs need to hear at this time? Freedom. Breaking barriers. Unlocking potential, and you can't do that if you're stuck in the cycle of doing things. Because listen, because we just talked about you doing things not because you want to do them again. It's not you're not doing these things because it's just because you feel like you're, I want to say, you're putting up this facade. Like, you feel like you have to do these things. You feel like you have to put up with this shit. You feel like you have to be with a person. You feel like you have to deal in certain situations, but you don't. And the only way that stops is if you fucking stop it. Nobody else is going to stop this for you. You are the one in the driver's seat. You're not co-piloting shit. You're co-creating, maybe, yes. Co-piloting, no, fuck that. you're riding this. Okay? You are the pilot. Grounding, stability, and nurturing. This is me. This for me is the same thing as breaking, as freedom, and I thought it said, well, breaking barriers. Breaking barriers because you've been so long used to putting on this mask and this front and this facade for everybody else, right? And not doing the things that you really want to do because you don't, I don't want to say you don't want to hurt no people, because I do feel this very aggressive sort of energy, and maybe it was that bitterness that I was talking about before. I feel that sour taste in my mouth. All right, I feel that energy. So right now, this stability, this grounding in yourself. And again, those things that you want to do, and not you doing what everybody else wants you to do, or you doing this because they're going to feel some type of way, or you doing that because that's what they need you to do, and they need this from me. And no, do this shit because you want to do it. That's the only way that you create stability in your life. That's the only way that you're going to be happy with your life. If not, you'll continue to be in this very bitter, sour ass energy with life and with the people that you choose to be around, because at the end of the day, like I said, you are the driver of this bus. Okay, so you're choosing. Okay, can I get one more card for my fire signs? Look at my fire signs is here. Okay, you know, can't ever say, look, you get what you get. I got the cards. We get the cards. Got 2 cards. Ascension, transition, and quantum leap. And then you have safety, boundary setting, and courage in reverse. Feels like that's what is needing to be done here. I thought I seen boundaries. Look, it's crazy because I thought I seen boundaries. Here it is. Boundary setting in reverse, which lets me know that you're not boundary setting. You're allowing yourself to be spread thin with all these different people, places, and situations, right? You're being consumed so much by your environment and the things that you are allowing to have access to your energy at this time. Okay, fire signs, I need you to set some boundaries. No, I really don't have time for that today. No, I don't. You know, I can't. Well, honestly, this is how I got to set boundaries here, because I feel strongly as I don't want to keep on extending, and I'm uncomfortable with the stuff, the whatever's happening here, but I keep putting myself in this situation because I care and I don't want to let this person down, and I know they know. Okay, you gotta put your foot down. Okay, you got to pour back in yourself. You got to have a little bit of empathy for self. Like, damn, ain't nobody worried about how I'm spread thin. Nobody's worried about all the shit that I got going on. Okay. Okay, fire signs, all right. Whew, boundary settings. All right, fire signs. Can I get some motivation for my fire signs? A little bit of motivation. Motivation. It says, be graceful in movement and action. Again, I was already feeling that very bitter ass energy, sticky. And again, I said toxic, you know, because it was giving that. And it was like, and it's like making excuses. It's like making excuses because people hurt me in the past, and they did me this way, and so I reacted, and that's not a fucking excuse. Okay, it's giving excuses for your there's no excuses for your behavior. Okay, and right now, the best motivation that I could give you is to tell you that walk lighter, baby. Okay, tread a little bit lighter. You've been treading hella heavy, carrying the baggage from all the past bullshit, trials and tribulations that you had to go through. That's not your baggage to carry, baby. That's not your baggage to tote the fuck along. Unless it got wheels on it, you're just like, shh. No, it's not your baggage. It's not your baggage. And if you feel like that's, it's supposed to be learn the lesson and move along. Learn the lesson and move along accordingly. And you didn't learn the lesson, that's why you carry the baggage. Okay? It's either teaching you or it's torturing you. And at this point, it's torturing you. Does your back hurt? Because it feels like your back should fucking hurt. Back, baby, you go, okay? That's what the energy is. Okay? I guess nobody ever told you, but I'm here to tell you on today. You don't deserve to have to keep carrying around this luggage. It's not yours to carry. Okay? And you don't have to keep lying to yourself. It's okay to lie to other people. You can lie to other people, but you are disturbed within when you lie to yourself and you lash out on people who don't deserve it because you can't be honest with your own self. And in return, people around you have to suffer. If you ain't happy, I ain't happy. And I care about you that much. I want to see you being happy. But everybody doesn't understand that the happiness has to start within you first. You have to first be happy with you and what you produce and the fruits of your labors and the person that you are. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be happy with that. Because if not, you're at war with yourself. Can I get some motivation for my fire signs? Can I get some motivation for my fire signs? Alright, this opens the door. Ta-da! Alright. Hold the space. Surround yourself with protective energy. The space you're holding is that with that what you want. That space that you're holding is what you want. That is what you want. Whatever you hold the space, like whatever it is that you want. I don't have time for this. If I could, I would. But listen, listen, that's your space. It's time for you to hold it. This is the same thing as you setting boundaries. And then you have both the arrows. Okay? Surround yourself with protective energy and embrace the energy of peace. This peace is within. I want to let you know that this peace that you seek, you can only give it to yourself. Nobody else is going to give that to you. Not no man, place, woman, relationship is going to give you that peace that you deserve to have. That peace is you putting down all this fucking weight that you carry around, fire signs, okay? That's where your peace lies. Your peace lies in the release. You know what? Look back on those situations and take something from that. See what you're doing right now to cause all this pain and frustration and chaos in your life and anxiety. Okay, it's sad. It's like, it's heavy energy. And something needs to be done. Truth needs to be spoken. Put on this mask and this facade and you just keep going like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You're not putting forth any energy to anything for anything to blossom and happen in your life. And it's time for things to change. It's time for you to start doing things that you want to do because you want to do them. Not for any other reason, not for any other person, not for any other intentions, but for bettering yourself. Okay? Because you deserve better. And you don't deserve to have back pains and be the bag person. Bag baby? You're not bag baby. All right? With that being said, be fearless and stand strong, my fire signs, okay? Be courageous as the Leo is, okay? With that being said, peace, love, and light to every single one of you guys. Thank you for allowing me to share my gift. And until next time, be fucking great on purpose. Peace.